Now, did I paint us reviewing this game, or did I paint you watching us review this game? Ooh-ee-oo.
Yeah. So I feel like this game's all about the pokey hokey and turn yourself around and turn your paintbrush around. It's really you can easily amuse yourself. It's sort of like competitive painting. That's what I feel like, because like you can draw the silliest of things, and some people will be like, "That's a piece of art. And you're a genius." Or
and
like, "I hate pink.
Like, I hate you."
Yeah, I just watched. It's kind of funny because I just watched this season's Family Guy episode, and it's all about Twitter and how like people are offended if you make like the slightest jokes. And I feel like this game's kind of like that, the similar theme. Like,
I hate pink.
I hate pink. Or you made a painting, but you have no talent. That wasn't the quote, but it's close to what they were saying. And like, some people hate your paintings. Some people think you're a genius. Like,
and then some people will buy your paintings, and that's the point of the game, to sell your paintings.
Yes. Even if you sell them for $8, that still works.
Yeah. So like, this is like this game. It's meant to be played like you have to paint the paintings and then sell them for lots of money.
You're painting them outside of a garage, external garage, outdoor garage.
Yeah. But me and Jim have found that this is a fun game to play when you're with other people and you're taking turns painting the pictures.
I really think this should be competitive painting.
Yeah.
I think that would be the coolest.
So like you could have like Pictionary. Each of you paints something based off something that someone drew.
I think you could have like someone paints and then they earn $20, so that goes to their total. Like you just keep a tally, like who earns the most money, and then after 20-30 minutes you see who wins the most money. That person wins and goes to the next competitive painting round.
Yeah, and it's also a nice way to challenge yourself of just how crazy you can make your art.
Be an artiste.
And see how crazy your ideas can be sold for.
Yeah. I can't believe someone bought my crap for $80.
Yeah.
That painting that took me like 15 seconds to do. And then that moose painting I did, I don't even remember the names for them anymore. I just chose whatever I thought of.
I've noticed something though. It was
like $30 for that painting. I'm like, oh, that took me longer than this piece of crap that someone paid $80 for.
There's a bit of an algorithm I've noticed. The more crazier our paintings are in terms of like sporadic painting and all that, the more likely it'll be sold. But give it like a single monotone color or just two simple pen strokes, then suddenly they don't like it. But if they don't, then you draw like a picture of Satan and Saddam Hussein loving each other in like the most crudest way, like some kid's kindergarten drawing. Then
so
apparently it sells.
Money?
Yeah.
I think controversy sells. Abstract art, not so much. Your red and pink painting of menstruation is what it looked like.
Menstruation
did not sell ever.
Yep. nor did just literally a red painting.
Yeah, you made a wall of red and it didn't sell.
And I called it the color of angry men. Yeah. No, angry birds.
I thought that would sell as a modern art piece, but it was just... It's a good thing it didn't rain out in the open there. Otherwise, our paintings would be ruined.
Yeah.
It didn't sell. But overall, I mean, we were racking in money, like $200 for paintings that took us like 15 seconds to make.
Yeah, so I could definitely see like an exploit here. Just like go crazy with your paintings. Don't buy it for shit tons of money.
Well,
you can even haggle with them. You can even haggle the money.
From what I saw, the haggling made the art go down. The value went down.
Yeah, that's because you haggled too much.
Oh,
what you just
that's
need to
what they
do is
offer.
haggle. Yeah, after you haggle them, they usually offer like one more or two more. And
we still haven't said the name of the game, by the way.
Passpartout. I was
gonna say.
I wanted to comment on that from the very beginning.
But you didn't.
Yeah,
anyways,
but I figured people would see
this game. Yeah, on the front you meant. Right?
Yeah, on like
this game you start there, but the neat thing is you gradually, if you earn enough money and you stop drinking so much wine and eating baguettes, apparently that's how you live on the street.
You get yourself.
You can go into like art museums and other things in this game,
Oh,
which
nice.
is pretty cool. So it is kind of progressive. That's not the only place you can be, but I don't think we're good enough. Like, we started getting tools. I think if we paint it for another hour.
Yeah, but as we've demonstrated from the Phantom Pain, playing a game for an hour long takes a lot out of us.
Yes, and that's why doing like 4 or 5 games, it's easily like a 4 to 6 hour endeavor.
Yeah, and even like back when we were doing like 10 games,
USS ship Endeavor.
That took us the entire day.
Yes,
I'm not like saying like 7 hours. I mean like 10 hours.
Yeah, that's why we were doing a lot more recordings, and now it's like 10 hours is just too much. We'll be sleeping on the floor.
Yeah.
So, anyways,
even if it is one,
I think this is the coolest game
of the week.
Well, I don't know about the week, but it's definitely very different than anything else we've tried, and I think the fact that you can take turns really makes this game. I think if I was painting on my own, I wouldn't really paint.
Yeah, I'd actually
trying to see the craziest thing that your friend's gonna draw or call it.
Yeah, it's really weird how, like, when you're playing it between friends, it's actually a lot fun, and like I can definitely see this being a little more monotonous if you're playing it by yourself.
Yeah.
But when you're playing with other people, painting, trying to outdo their paints and trying to make the others
Trying
just
to get paid the most for your crappy paintings.
and trying to make people laugh with your paintings too. Just like
See the funny
I even
comments
painted
have.
like I literally painted a dollar sign and said, "Give me this now."
Yeah, I'd say this is like 7.5 out of 8. I was surprised at how much fun we had just doing silly paintings.
Yeah.
And this is kind of like I'm trying to think of Wii Universe. This is like
Miiverse.
Yeah, Miiverse. Sorry, I couldn't think of what it was called. This is like Miiverse, but it's sort of a bit more evolved, and you can't really share it with anyone unless it's over your stream. But I could have sworn you could share it with other people painting somehow.
Yeah, there's
That's
like
what
a
I heard.
download button.
Yeah, so I mean, that's pretty sweet. I just don't know how much fun this game would be on its own. So
Yeah.
I still think 7.58 is fair. Check it out if you
It greatly depends again on if you have friends or not.
Yeah,
If you have
if you
friends,
have no
this is a
friends,
maybe.
you're screwed.
But if you
Oh.
have friends, then definitely pick this up.
Yeah.
Arrange a night for you and your boys, and boom, you have
break out the baguettes and the wine,
and boom, you have yourself a good old campaign of this game.
yeah. You can invite everyone that you know from art club, and you'll have an art party.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
All right.
I give it 2 wet paints up, or wet thumbs. Sorry.
This game gets 2 wet paints out of 4.
Specifically, pink and red.
The color of Angry Birds.
Yes, and other things.
Well,
Skin tone.
keep on gaming, everyone.
Right. Keep on gaming.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye. Slap down your paintbrushes.
And now I'm going to unpaint.